through the personal skills that you're going to learn in this business. I tell people say, well, what business are you in? I tell them, I'm in the personal performance business with a marketing plan ranch. When you understand that statement, you're going to go free at last, Lord, free at last. We're in the personal performance business with a product and marketing plan around it. Folks, people.
Record it anyway, just in case.
Facts about this business. That's why we show the plan. Some will say yes, and some do not. And then there are those like yourself and myself and Kay, and your upline and your mentors and people that you've seen in your own organization, corporation, that just say, yeah, I'm not going to listen to that stuff. I'm not going to listen to these negative people. I'm going to go on. Just consider it done. It's going to be done. You have to be in the process of overcoming.
I was just telling them the broadcast is live.
Before you can speak with the authority to others that they need to join your business. Listen, I'm confident you're stronger today than when we first began this session. But get excited. Your confidence factor is getting ready to raise more than 100 points by the time we finish this series. You, my friend, are going to be so engaged in it that this is going to become a joy to you on the network. Like I said, I love to read. Oh, I love to read. I love that all ideas and concepts are proven leaders. You know, we talked about Solomon, we talked about King David, you know, I read Giuliani, I mean, there's all sorts of books. But, you know, I want to share some with you here. Let's listen from the words of Warren Buffett. You've all heard of Warren Buffett, billionaire. Let's hear his words and then link them to our current position in life. Listen to this. Here's some Buffett logic. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction. Ooh. You want to be with people who make you better. To strive to be better. And reach higher than your thoughts could ever believe were possible. Hang with people who do not believe in limitations. Well, okay, Warren, let's take that statement that I'll be right with. Get with your upline mentor. Okay. Get with that person that doesn't believe in limitations. Get with that person that's going to empower your dreams. Get with that person that shares your destiny. Hang with people that believe in you. Hang with people that are better than you. Remember our last session. Guard your environment. I got it old Warren Buffett's on top of it. By the way, you have to listen to network marketing. How about this? Has anyone say to you, I can get your product cheaper at Sam's or some of them?
Nope.
Price, listen to Warren. Price is what you pay.
Can't get our product anywhere.
I would like to tell
One person.
Somebody says, well, I'll tell you what, I can get it cheaper.
I don't know who it is.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay?
No.
Me,
No.
he said, you know, I agree with Warren Buffett. And he says, price is what you pay. That is what you do. How many? I remember Zig Ziglar one time telling me that. How many women had makeup in their drawer that they didn't pay enough for? How many of all of us do we have items in our drawer that just didn't stand up for what they were making up for? So you never pay too much for great value. Make sure the value you give far exceeds their expectations. Not only that,
because if we pay more, we use it?
Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Invest in your education and yourself, and you will reduce risk. The greatest return will come from the investment in you. Invest in tools and seminars, folks. See, Warren is saying, invest in you. Invest in education. Invest in CDs, in DVDs, in seminars, in meetings. Invest in biographies. Invest in books. Invest in personal growth. Whether or not you make it in this industry, I hope you do. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to become a better you. You have to invest. And there's nothing in this industry that is better than the performance skills you're going to learn. You're going to learn what you're going to learn from your mentor and your upline in any college in America. You and your brand, here's what he's saying, you and your brand is what will attract people to you and your network marketing opportunity. Make sure people understand you and how you're going to help them. Oh my goodness, isn't it true? How often have I said, and you know, and you're not going to say, it's all about getting relationships, sitting down with people, attracting people to you. They're not coming to you.
Again, yeah. And I thought that was last week, and this week, and now it's still on. He says you're going to be able to answer the questions that people commonly ask, right?
Great leaders on the outside have the same principles as great leaders in this industry.
This is a leadership one.
You know, in my book, I showed a 97 degree. I've gotten a lot of calls.
Okay, that's good though.
You tell me 97%.
We're on session, what are we on session 4 right now? So in 2 weeks, we'll. Okay, good.
Those who excel in leadership, and especially in this business model, fall in the 3% area. In other words, the 3% of the things that I'm going to discuss, that's where people fall. You ultimately have to leave that 97% and get into this 3% arena. Now, you may begin on the 97% side. I did. I mean, come on, man. You're sitting here, I'm talking to you today. Golly, Bob, you're so sharp in this stuff. You're on top of it. Maybe I got started all I want was long back dishwasher. Just like that. But I went to school. I invested in CDs and DVDs. I traveled to meetings. I listened. Some of the great leaders stole their jobs.
Stop it.
I mean, folks, I did what I had to do. So those in this 3%, they have developed the personal attributes. Here we go. 3%. 3%, they expect challenges. They expect challenges. 97% of the people in this world are overwhelmed.
Unless I just moved the laptop closer too, but.
Repetition. And I was with this ice skater and I watched her fall twice. When I interviewed her afterwards, here's what she said. When she was being taught, when she was being groomed, her coach said, expect to fall. Hey, folks, guess what? 3% expect to fall. They also expect to get up faster than those that fall around them. Okay? She hit the floor and she was right back up. Expect to fall. Expect sometimes to plateau. Expect sometimes for the organization to go down a little bit. Expect sometimes for the key leaders of the organization maybe not to really get their head voted on right when something happens. Expect these challenges. But see, 97% of people are overwhelmed. They're saying, I can't believe this happened. But leaders expect challenges. And the next 3% of the people, those are the 3%, they're internally driven. They determine their fate. Whereas 97% of the people are externally controlled. Other people determine where they're going in life. 97% of the people. 97% of people are blinded by daily obstacles. They get distracted by day-to-day details. Oh man, I'm so overwhelmed, I don't think I'm going to get through this day. However, the 3% are visionaries. They always run back to their vision and challenges through. 97% of the people in this country, they hope to win. Remember what I said? 3% expect to win. I will be successful. I will be on
You could try moving and see what happens.
I'll
try moving you guys closer.
I will make this work. I expect it. 97%. We're going to the past. Remember my story of mine? Bill, the football player, couldn't release the past play. So many people today, you know what you need to do? Repetition, bingo. You just grab your rearview mirror, roll down your window, and toss it out. Quit holding on to your past failures. 97% of the people are not moving forward because of their fears of how they failed in the past. However, 3%, they recover quickly. They move on quickly. They get a grip in life. They recover. 97% destroy others with words. 3%, they edify others with words and action and keep up. They know that they edify people. They can build people up. They can speak positive words to people. 97% are controlled by their environment. 3% control their environment. They control the conversation. They control the room they're in. They control the people that are around them. Now, I don't mean by controlling, what sometimes the way that Kay and I control is to make a real nice exit, okay? If we're in a situation where we're outnumbered and it's negative and things are going negative, we just say, oh, I gotta go back to conference call, gotta go, and we're out of there. In other words, I will control my environment because I'm fighting for my mental capacities to stay positive, because I have to have this energy to get there and to get the thousands around the world. 97% continue trying to locate a focus, whereas 3% they have a riveted focus. They know where they're going. They draw out their organization. They set down their personal goals. They go out and they do it, and if they miss it, they readjust it and they go again. And if they miss it, they readjust it and they go again. And if they miss it, they readjust it and they go again. You mean some of the people with really focused stuff, I didn't say they fail. I said they get closer, but they have to readjust and move forward. That's a big difference between the 97% and the 3%. Now, once again, I would venture that the majority listening to this series have yet to hit all the areas of the 3%. Matter of fact, we have to work once we get there to stay in 3%. However, by just purchasing this leadership series, you are indicating you are desiring to move to that 3% level. Ultimately, in order to be the leader in life and in this business, you have to fall in that 3% category and run away from the 97% category. Do you see how rare you are? Do you understand those characteristics right there? Just those simple characteristics. Can you imagine these characteristics were taught in public education? College? How about corporate America? But see, they're not. See, most people are in the area of mediocrity. I'm just going to survive. I was talking to a guy at Coca-Cola one time. He was one of the big boys at Coke. I was visiting. I said, hey, what's your goal? What's your vision? Where are you going? He said, Bob, my goal is just to Christmas. This guy, all he wanted to do was mount up the number of years for the fire. No fire in his life. Folks, you have a reason to have fire. Your business will grow in direct relationship to how you see yourself and how soon you begin to move into that 3%. Read that in my book, you'll get so excited. Has to be for people who see it. Now, I'm going to give you some ideas on how you can accelerate your movement from that 97% to 3%. Here we go. Number one, stay close to those in your upline who are in the upper incomes and that are actively building the business. You know, in your survey, I asked the 3 folks outside of this business, give me your names. And then I asked for their annual income. You realize the average person is hanging around people making $35,000 to $40,000 a year. So you can only increase your income based upon the thinking like those who are in a higher income. I tell you what, if you want to make a golf game better, go play with a pro. If you want to become a better bowler, go bowl with a pro. If you want to become a better pilot, go fly with someone who's got several thousand hours. But what happens in life, we continue to hang around people that are barely making it, and we make the mistake of asking them for advice. Now, you understand why I say get up on it. Get to your people, bug them, listen to them, imitate them, get their guidance, do whatever you have to do. Listen to how they speak, how they respond, how they dress, how they respond to negative situations. Listen to them on follow-up calls. Doing presentation, listen, listen, listen. So number one, you want to accelerate over that 3%, get close to your upline mentor who's successful and still actively building the business. Second, it's difficult to be a coach if you've never played the game. Get in the game and get close again to your upline coach. This game is won by those who continue to add new life. Sponsor, 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 either in wit or death. Folks, to keep a fire burning, you must continually to add new logs. If you're way in depth, maybe way down in depth, get down there and sponsor and help people. Help people with their coaching, with follow-up. Stay out there, stay with the conference calls. Watch your people share the presentation. You have to get out there and get in the field in order to learn how to play the game. It's not done on webinars, seminars, CDs, DVDs. Those are tools that support you, support your thinking, support the mechanics. But it's you, it's your body, getting out there, sitting down and saying, John, I heard you say the other day you were concerned about losing your job. I have an opportunity. I have a solution to it. I want to show it to you. I know you'll be able to do it. So you've got to stay out. You've got to be sharing the presentation. That's how you feel. I was on a conference call the other day with some key leaders, and they said, we're just not going where we want to go at this point. And I said, okay, everybody send me an email right now that's shared and sponsored at least 2 people last month. Several leaders. I think there's like 2 of them. I said, you're not going to grow if you're not putting people in the business. And those new people, you get them on the call, and they become your energy. They become the power. They become the booster to your entire organization. Next, your growth is a direct relationship to what you are allowing to enter your mind. Boom, repetition has thoughts. You must always, or you might discount, take dominion over your environment. Now, listen. Stay plugged into my 21-day series. When I begin my new series on MBA mentorship beyond academics that will be coming soon, get signed up. It's an investment, but I don't need to talk about investment, do I? If your upline has made a CD or DVD, consume it. Listen to it until you can give it in your sleep. You said, this is so fun. Folks, it's not silly. You are where you are today. Remember, repetition based on the people you listened to over the past 5 years, the books you read, and the CDs you listened. See, I want you to succeed in this business. However, it's more important to me that you succeed in believing in yourself. Why? Because you will never build this business until you have created the self-value, the self-worth that you are entitled to have in order to succeed. Here we go. Body's going to be redundant. Remember repetition. The pieces of my book. Not one person on the end of this microphone can perform. That means can build this business beyond the way they personally see themselves. We mechanically try to drive people when we need to be working with them internally instead of externally. People in this business never have a problem with the mechanics of the business. Again, the learning of the values of the just the majority of you, new people, and I'm sure even some of you listening now,